Good afternoon. Do please be seated. It's a joy and a privilege to welcome you here today on behalf of the Cathedral. My name is Rowena King and I'm the Canon Missioner here. And it's lovely to gather here, whether you're staff and distinguished guests, whether you're family and friends, or most importantly, whether you're a graduate. It's a delight to be here. Lincoln Cathedral is such a special place. It's been a place of worship and pilgrimage and a place where everyone is welcome, but it's also been a place of scholarship and of learning for over 1,000 years. So as we gather here today, as you gather to graduate, you actually walk in the footsteps of scholars for almost 1,000 years, which I think is a very exciting thing to be able to do. So as we gather in this very special place, let us just pause and give thanks as I pray. God of wisdom, to whom we give thanks for the gift of learning, hear us now as we give thanks for those achievements we recognize today, and bless us with the continued gift of insight and knowledge into the wonder and beauty of creation, that our lives may be ever more fully enriched, and the world in which we live become ever closer to the image of your perfection. This I ask through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. And as we have held you in your prayers, as you have studied and your time in your course, you'll be remembered this evening at our service of evening prayer. So whether you can come or not, know that you go with our prayers and with all our good wishes as you move into your future. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Lincoln College Group Higher Education Awards. It's great to see so many people here this afternoon. You're all very welcome. My name is Ian Billiard. I'm the chair of one of the governing boards at the college, and I've just been asked to say a few words of welcome and thanks associated with the event today. So I always feel it's a great privilege to actually be able to hold these events today in the cathedral. And the first thanks really is to Ian and the team at the cathedral here, that actually the Verger who actually worked with the college team in putting these awards on. So all the arrangements that we have today. So again, in traditional form, thanks very much for that. I also have a number of distinguished guests as well that I've been asked to mention by name, and I'll do that. I hope I don't miss anybody out, and they're not in any particular order either. It's just the way that I've been given them. So just bear with me while I go through the various names. So we have Air Vice Marshal Warren James, Councillor Briggs, who is the Mayor of Lincoln, Brian Harding, who is the City Sheriff of Lincoln, Philip Dinnock, who is the High Sheriff of Lincolnshire, Councillor Bunny, Chair of West Lindsey District Council, Councillor Ledger, the Town Mayor of Newark, John Robinson, the CEO of Newark and Sherwood District Council, Councillor Woolley, the Town Mayor of Gainsborough, Sarah Munton, who is the Deputy Police and Crime Commissioner for Lincolnshire Police, Catherine Bland, Head of Vocational Partnerships at the Open University, Paul Eccles, who's Chief Executive of the Skills and Education Group, Dr. Nick G, who is Dean of Faculty at Bishop Grosseteste University, Professor Petley, who is Vice-Chancellor of the University of Hull, Becky Hamlet, Associate Pro-Vice-Chancellor at the University of Hull, Karen Dunderdale is the Group CEO of NHS Lincolnshire, or Links. Sarah Connery is Chief Executive of the Links Partnership NHS Foundation Trust. John Turner is the Chief Executive of NHS Lincolnshire Integrated Care Board. Andrea Ward Deputy Dean of the College of Business and Law at the University of Derby, Harry Harrison, Group Captain, RAF College Cranwell, and we've got Squadron Leader Grantham, who is the Air and Defence Colleges and Air and Space Institute, RAF College Cranwell as well. So I'm hoping I haven't missed anybody out. In addition, we've got a number of industry representatives here today as well, and you're all very welcome. The college works very closely with a huge range of companies within the region, so it's great that you've taken the time out here today. And we've also, I know I've got a number of my fellow governing board members here as well, both past and present, that are with us today. And again, I really appreciate taking the time out of your busy schedules to come and support this event, because it's really appreciated. If I could just, and we've also got college staff here as well. I mean, the college, I think, employs about 800 staff, or round about that number. So obviously we've got a very small proportion here today, but nevertheless, obviously linked to higher education. But I say, if I could just indulge in it a moment, because I think as board members and governors, we don't sort of celebrate the many, many successes that the college has each year. I guess it's sort of part of the role, really, that you don't tend to do that. But today provides me with a great opportunity to thank the staff of the college for all their hard work and dedication they do on a daily and weekly basis, which actually today is the culmination of one of these. We have several of these during the year, different events during the year, but this is typically one. So, as I say, that it provides me the opportunity to recognise this work, and it's not just the teaching staff, but the support staff as well, with their continued hard work and dedication that we were able to host events today. So on behalf of the college boards, and it's always difficult, I feel slightly reticent when I'm speaking on behalf of a number of board members, but I'm sure they'll accord with what I'm about to say. So on behalf of the college boards, I would just like to express my thanks and gratitude for the dedication and hard work. And, you know, I know you go on and do it on a daily basis, but it doesn't go unnoticed. I might appear it does, but it doesn't. But my warmest welcome, of course, is to the students that are here today getting their degrees and awards, and of course for the families and friends, work colleagues, brothers and sisters that might be here today supporting them. Congratulations to all of you receiving an award today, and I hope these qualifications sort of provide the springboard for what will be a very rewarding and enjoyable career, because that's obviously one of the main reasons for it. I know you've had all the warm-up bit about the thing, but it is a celebration today, and I hope you have a great afternoon. And I'd like now to hand over to Mark Locking, who is the Principal and CEO of Lincoln College Group. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. College companions, governors, university partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, most importantly, graduating students, good afternoon and a huge warm welcome to you all for our higher education graduation ceremony for 2024. This is an incredibly special event in our calendar, and we are really grateful to you all for joining us to celebrate the great commitment, determination and achievement of our graduands. Graduands, there are countless people you will each have to thank for supporting you to be here graduating today. I would like each of you not to forget who they are and make sure you give them a proper thank you later. And for me, that's a face-to-face. It's not a post on Facebook or Insta or heaven forbid a text, although I don't think you use text anymore, do you? That's just us oldies. They were there to pick you up when you failed, and they will be there celebrating here today or at home on your success. Likewise, I'd like to say thank you to so many of you here and the hundreds not here today for your dedicated loyalty and support of our graduates, from parents to teachers, counsellors, family and friends, employers. The list is endless. A huge heartfelt thank you for supporting the success of our graduates. Now, I've got a piece in a minute about making lots of noise, but seeing as Mark's been on here already and I heard the whoops and wails and how great you are, we'll just say don't forget to make plenty of noise so that it's a real celebration later. So, to you, our real VIPs, the graduates of 2024, a huge, huge well done. I hope this day is an incredible day for you in an amazing venue that has watched over Lincoln for centuries. We are so very proud of you. But even more so, I hope you're proud of yourselves. Enjoy and remember this day, because for many of you, it's an absolute one-off. So after feedback, we've shortened all the speeches this year so that you can concentrate on the key messages they hold. Because we know for many of you at this moment in time, you're going to be too much about worrying about coming up on stage and what could possibly go wrong. So if you've seen the recent animated movie, Inside Out 2, that's your anxiety character taking over, the one that looks frazzled and red and runs around. Okay, so I'd encourage you all to relax, refocus, and let joy take back control, and try to enjoy and listen to the here and now. Our purpose at Lincoln College is to be an extraordinary employer-led organisation that produces highly skilled and productive local workforce. And if you're not aware, that relates to each and every one of you. I would particularly like, at this point, to ask you to recognise the extraordinary contribution of staff here today and those who are unable to join us. Whilst it is all of our jobs to support you students through your learning journey, I know there will be staff who deserve a particular special mention for each of you. They have ensured you receive the support and guidance required to be here today and succeed in your qualifications and higher education experience. So please join me in a rapturous round of applause as a sign of thanks for their time and dedication into supporting each and every one of you to succeed. So I now ask you to allow me the indulgence to share a couple of very quick things with you that may help you as your careers develop. From my experience, it's really important for you to be clear who you are and what you stand for. Find your centre or your purpose and be as clear as you can about what you want to be known for. If you know that, it will help define who you are and, very importantly, how you behave. This, of course, will change as you progress your careers. Excuse me. Just as there continues to be a shift in culture around what matters in life and in business. In fact, two quotations from two very successful people in life demonstrate this shift very clearly to me and show positively the progress we have made on our focus on what is important here in the UK. The first of these quotes is from the 1980s. If you don't have a competitive advantage, don't compete. So very much a focus on competing and winning. And this is very much linked to the obsession on material things and financial success that was attributed to the yuppie culture of that decade. To one from only a couple of years ago, from our very own Sir Richard Branson. To me, business isn't about wearing suits or pleasing stockholders. It's about being true to yourself, your ideas, and focusing on the essentials. So find your theme. Make connections with others. Connect with people and stay in contact with them, because connections make life work and they make life worthwhile. And having fun, being kind, and enjoying life makes connections last. I'm guessing the person sat next to each of you is already strongly connected to you. But if not, make a connection today and tonight. So please, remember to think for yourselves. I can see some of you smiling at that comment. Yes, I thought there might be the odd one there. Be reasonable, be kind, and decide what you want to be known for. And once you know that, go out there and get it with drive and passion and enthusiasm, and take people with you rather than trample on them along the way. Finally, because so many of our most successful, high-quality staff come from our student alumni, I wish you every success in the careers you choose. But don't forget about Lincoln and the fantastic and vibrant city we are. We need to keep your youth and energy in the city, or at least encourage you to return at the earliest opportunity to do so. So, you will be asked to join our alumni and friends group in the coming months, and we'd love to say you accept. Have a wonderful graduation and the very best of luck in all your experiences. Thank you very much. So I'd like to now welcome Lincoln College Group Deputy Principal Matt Vaughan to the podium for the presentation of our awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the Lincoln College graduates for 2024. And you'll be absolutely struck, I hope, as I am, by the rich array of different subjects that these wonderful people have studied diligently for over often many years. So we're going to start, if we may please, perhaps at the sharp end with acupuncture. And this is the BA Honours degree course in acupuncture. So I'm going to introduce the graduates one by one, and I would really be grateful if you're able to give them a round of applause, building on the theme of joy and kindness and success that Mark has just alluded to. So, without further delay, Rebecca Hughes. Michelle Jafar. Sally Kennedy. Holly Lucas. Hannah Nexilescu. Okay, we're going to move slightly now, subject-wise, possibly a little bit more cuddly, you never know, but equally just as challenging and just as important. So this is the BA Honours in Applied Animal Management. And to first of all introduce Emily Bloomfield. Eloise Hedge. Carolina Lacina. Amy McMahon. And Chloe Paddison. Okay, we're going to move now to the Higher National Certificate in Business. Sarah Lenton. Chloe Pearson. Okay, so now we're going to move across. You'll be aware that we've had graduates from acupuncture and animal care and then business, and now we're going to move to clinical herbalism. So we've got a real diversity of subjects that we are celebrating today and the hard work. So without further ado, Elizabeth Anibaba. Shannon Bakile. Shani Brown. Petronella Klipikova. Sarah Farrow. Jennifer Gihard. Sandile Gomunyu. Is that right? Is that okay? Jody Knapp. Parveen Rana. Tracy Rothery. Corinne Sadler. Rebecca Shen. Ellen Shuttleton. Tanisha Spanner. Colleen Wright. So we're going to stay with clinical herbalism, and this next graduate has achieved the diploma in HE in clinical complementary studies in clinical herbalism, and that is Sharon Bell. Okay, we're moving subjects again now, colleagues. We're moving right over to photography and digital media, and this is in the BA Honours degree pathway, and I'd like to invite up Kevin Rebus. Okay, we're moving over now to the diploma in higher education for complementary healthcare and well-being. And I'd like to invite up Gemma Cottrell. Catherine Day. Natalia Romanovskaya. Is that okay? Okay, so we were doing the complementary pathway in healthcare and well-being. We're now going to move over to the BA Honours in computer science. And I'd like to invite up, if I can please, Maryam Abdul-Kiam. Jonathan Allen. Callum Dyson. Janine Marsh. And Ryan Tempest. How diverse is this offer? We're now going to go over to the HNC, that's a Higher National Certificate in Construction and the Built Environment. And we're going to really focus in now on civil engineering. And I'd like to invite, if I could please, Sarah Clark. Justine Robson. Thomas Tucker. Joseph Walden. William Wright. Edward Manning. So we're now going to go up to, we're going to stay in construction, but we're going to go now to the Higher National Diploma in Construction and the Built Environment, but this is around construction management now. So a little bit of a movement from civil engineering. And I'd like to invite up, if I could please, Benjamin Dickinson. Diane Goulden. And Josh Sweeney. So again, a slight movement, another really rich subject. And this is the Certificate in Higher Education in Digital Learning Design. I'd like to invite up Andy Coombs. Okay, so now we're going to go on to teacher training. Certainly a pathway many of us have been through ourselves. And this is for those who are at certificate level. So this is Certificate in Education. And I'd like to invite, if I could please, Manuel Aragon. Emma Barker. Adam Christopher. Georgia Davey. Kelly Gregg. Emily Hayden. Dave Leonard. Nicola Ott. Ben Shannon. Debbie Shook. Dale Swinton. Helen Warhurst. Jason Wright. Okay, James Arend. Now, I'm at fault here because James Arend is actually one of our mechanical engineers, and I'm on mechanical engineering country now, aren't I? Yeah, so you can probably tell they've got a bit of an engineering step in them, and the collars are all tight. So I'm going to keep going with mechanical engineering. These are really important, as we know, in our society, as much as every other line of subject study has been today. So I'm making up for a little bit of an error then. I hope you're bearing with me. Isaac Barlow. Hayden Esterby. Lauren Hayward. Okay, we're going to move from mechanical now to electrical and electronic engineering. Just as bright, just as important for our society and for all our futures. So, Thomas Grant. Neil Sheeran. Taylor Swain. Robert Woolley. So we're going to go up to the degree pathway now in the same subject line of electrical and electronic engineering. So this is the BA Honours degree pathway. And I'd like to introduce Emily Banks. And Robert Duncombe. Stephen Vong. Daniel Billiard. Okay, we're going to stay with the theme of bright people, because this is yet another bright subject line that I wouldn't even know where to start on, and I think I've got a few skills, nothing like these people. And this, we're going to move over to musical instrument craft, and we're going to start with guitar making and guitar repair. So I'm going to introduce, if I can please, Luca Bossata. Aidan Hall Maguire. Ethan Hartsoe. So we're going to move from guitars now to piano tuning and piano repair. Just as complicated and just as, praiseworthy and laudable. Wow. John Barrow. Charlotte Caprani. Ben Davis. Ronan Logue. Now, everyone who's coming up onto this platform today is special. I don't know about you, but sometimes I do the park run. You know, the park run on a Saturday? So there I am in Newark trying to, do my ever personal best and plodding along on a Saturday morning. And I got to know this guy in front of me, and he had this, you might not like this, he had this Derby County football top on. Sorry. And he had this, and I began talking to him, and I thought we were going to talk about football, and he started talking about piano and piano tuning and piano repair. I thought, this guy's interesting. He's going to take the pain away from these crazy runs. And he did. The problem was, it was every Saturday. And every Saturday, I knew this guy would be telling me all about pianos. And he somehow kept making it really interesting and really illuming. And it was like, wow, I don't know how he did that. I only hope his piano repair and his piano tuning is as good as his banter and his conversation. So that's enough from me. Liam Woodward. And Bethany Anderson. Okay, we're going to move right across now. So you've been aware we've done acupuncture, we've done all sorts of types of engineering and computer science and lots of different types of herbal medicine and clinical medicine. And we're now going to move over to the BA Honours degree pathway in professional policing. Wow, what a movement, hey? And what richness in subjects. Rachel Allen. Ruby Crick. Josh Laking. Angus Law. Thomas Simpson. Jacob Mason. Okay, I'm going to be a bit biased now. This was my first initial degree pathway, and it's a complex one. It's the BA Honours in Social Science. Gailey James. Katie Logan. Mandy Medeiros. Jasmine Snowden. Hannah Palin. Okay, we're going to now go over to the Bachelor in Science, the Honours Bachelors in Science, and that will be in Sports Coaching, Education and Development. Kieran Gilberthorpe. The Foundation Degree in Sports Coaching, Education and Development, Kieran Bailey. Jack Danby. Linny Hennell. Chloe Knight. The foundation degree in sports therapy and rehabilitation, Toby Melton. Demi Watson. Okay, we're going to move over now from rehabilitation and sports therapy to data analysis. Wow, what a move. And I'd like to invite up Arnold Brighton. Okay, we're back to the teachers now, and I'd like to invite up for the Diploma in Education and Training, Dawn Hollingsworth. And moving over to the apprenticeship standard in operations and as a departmental manager, Kate Holford. Now I'd like to invite up, if I may please, not from this side yet, nearly, Jackie Varlow, who is Head of People Services for the college, to give the accolades and obviously the congratulations to the next 7 or 8 people in relation to the Chartered Institute of Personnel Development. Okay, Jackie, you're high up in the CIPD, aren't you? You're a fellow, right, thank you. Which makes perfect sense then to invite the next few colleagues up. Lisa Clifford. Samantha Currell. Matthew Harrison. Kelly Sargent. Lucy Thomas. Ruth Vinter. Hannah Walker. And Reese Miller. Thank you, Jackie. That concludes the CIPD accolades and awards. We're going to move on now, if we can please, to some special awards. And these are absolutely critical in terms of recognising the outstanding diligence and performance and just real sheer hard work that obviously everyone has done, and these people have done in particular. So this particular presentation is for independent study. You know, we've all done it, haven't we, so often, working so hard outside of all the other things we're juggling in life. This student has been given this award for gaining 80% in a real innovative independent study, exploring perspectives and attitudes of the UK pharmacy industry, a critical industry. So many people are employed by the pharmacy industry, as you know. And with a particular focus on therapies and training. A really strong example of primary research with some really outstanding results. And our award for this student is special award is for Sarah Farrow. Okay, so another special award for really working hard and sheer diligence. So this student was nominated and indeed has been awarded because of her successful completion of an animal training program with ring-tailed lemurs in Lincolnshire Wildlife Park. Ring-tailed lemurs. Far braver than me, I wouldn't go in there with them. Now this type of training takes a great deal of dedication, time and commitment, I'm sure it does. And the student has given diligence and worked so many hours as a volunteer for 3 years. So she's done this alongside her degree. And her enthusiasm is boundless. Her enthusiasm for animal training has included signing up for additional training program on the operative care of these animals. So without further ado, just a wow, massive respect to Chloe Paddison. So this next special award is for an outstanding commitment to our higher education programme. And I'll just read you what this accolade says. So throughout his time on the HNC, this student has continually demonstrated an extraordinary ability to excel in his coursework. He's achieved a distinction in every single module. That is something, ladies and gentlemen. It's culminated in an overall distinction, of course. Remarkable academic achievement, a testament to this student's intellectual prowess, dedication and sheer hard work. And beyond this outstanding academic focus and record, his approaches have been so diligent and he's persevered that he's often not seen not studying. In other words, total dedication, folks. And what's produced is really insightful, meticulous contributions to a range of studies. So without further ado, I'd like to invite up the commitment to the higher education programme, James Arend. Okay, James. That's great. So, the other award for outstanding commitment is all about a student who's been very active in the field of acupuncture, particularly pushing the boundaries of professional fields of acupuncture to look at the absolute benefits to every different patient and what he or she presents. This student has gone on to win a special position with a vision for the British Acupuncture Council, which has seen this student co-author an article with national recognition on acupuncture. I don't know if yourselves have had this, but I certainly have had acupuncture when I've been trying to get better, and I can't praise this, higher. And the winner for this is Sally Kennedy. Well done. Thanks, Sally. Another special award for yet another brilliant, dedicated colleague. This goes to a student who has achieved the highest overall mark on the course. Outstanding achievement, outstanding distinctions, all first class, and that is Michelle Jafar. The Outstanding Herbal Practitioner Award in memory of Andrew Stableford. Well, the winner of this award has excelled in all aspects of this challenging degree, despite a long period of ill health. The student has applied maximum effort and dedication to understand the intricacies of advanced energetic structure, which has demonstrated in her application. And this student will, the commendation here is the student will go on to be an absolute fabulous medical herbalist. So, without further ado, Corinne Sadler. And finally from me, which you might be glad to know, finally from me is the Advanced HE Fellowship. Now, the Higher Education Academy is a national organisation and supports the higher education community to enhance the quality of learning and teaching. And this fellowship, is internationally recognised and carries, a global tag of being par excellence. Becoming a fellow of this academy demonstrates a personal commitment to the student experience and learning and teaching, whilst also providing real recognition of their practice, their impact, and their leadership within what really matters, which of course is teaching and learning. So I'd like to announce the two colleagues who are going to be members of the Higher Education Academy, Stephen Smith and Dave Horsfield. And now I'd like to pass you back over to Mark Locking, the Principal and Chief Exec of Lincoln College, to present the Lincoln College Companionship. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. So each year during the ceremony, we award the Lincoln College Companionship to someone who has made an extraordinary contribution to our success over a sustained period of time. Our companions could be current or former staff members, local government or business leaders who have supported us, or board members who have helped shape and deliver our strategy. The one thing they all have in common is they believe in our purpose, and they believe in the transformative power of education and training. This year's companion has spent his entire working career in local government, as well as supporting the East Midlands community, volunteering in numerous roles, including football coaching and as a school governor. Never knew you were a coach, John. We'll have to talk about that. Alongside his extremely busy day job as Chief Executive of Newark and Sherwood District Council, John Robinson has tirelessly supported the college for many years now across numerous important projects. John's first involvement with the college was to support us in the development of a plumbing and gas testing centre to provide much needed skills for the construction industry. Over the last 4 years, this project has completed and is now full of adults and young people training to be plumbers and gas engineers, all learning a skill to work in the local area. In fact, if we'd known more, we could have built it twice as big. It's that full. Thereafter, John's tireless support, energy, and enthusiasm has allowed the college to breathe new life into Newark campus, developing the interim Air and Space Institute, automotive garages, and media facilities. Very much part of the wider town investment plan. Without John's support, these ventures would have stalled. His vision and determination gave them the opportunity to succeed. John has pushed college leaders to be bold and innovative in their aspirations, and nothing encapsulates John's drive and ambition more than our £15 million Air and Space Institute, which was formally opened last week. The Air and Space Institute has numerous industry partners and provides unique opportunities for the young people of Newark and the wider district to gain technical and higher education qualifications that will enhance their life chances. These programmes meet a skills shortage in the East Midlands, and we are excited to see the destinations of our students. More than this, however, it is that these initiatives are transforming the way education is seen in the town of Newark and has turned the tide of students leaving the town in order to be educated elsewhere. Indeed, numbers at the ASI and Newark College are now back above those levels that saw the failure of the college for so many years. His support is truly transformative for the community of Newark and Sherwood. I would like to personally thank John for the incredible contribution and humbling service over so many years. John, would you please come up to receive your companionship?
Well, Mark, thank you for those really generous and very kind words. I am incredibly humbled to be receiving this award, but I've also got to say that I was somewhat inquisitive and intrigued by the notion of receiving a Companions Award. And in that curiosity, I decided to do a little bit of my own research into what does the word companion really mean. And perhaps like me, I guess your first instinct is that it's about being someone's friend. And of course, that is absolutely correct. But to be a companion actually has much greater depth than that. The word companion, no surprise, it kind of has its origins in the word company. And the sense is actually about spending time with someone. If you like, going on a journey with someone, travelling with someone, maybe even a companion on a park run. But it's that idea of a degree of longevity and a closeness. And it is absolutely the case that over the period of time that Mark was referring to, it's been my delight really to be able to observe, and if I'm brutally honest, make a relatively small contribution because I know the people that have really done the work. I've observed the transformation of Lincoln College Group. They've gone from strength to strength, expanded their range of services, and as I look out across this room, I guess what they have done over that period of time, it's really testimony to listening to all of your achievements. Today, of course, is all about you. And it's about, as you come to the end of one particular journey of education and learning, new journeys, new opportunities are now going to start opening up for you. I've got something of an apology to make to you as well, because there's a part of me, to be honest, that feels something of an imposter to be in such grand surroundings. I've noted over recent years that there's been this increasing trend to invite celebrities along to give talks at graduation ceremonies. So Taylor Swift or Roger Federer, Tom Hanks, even Oprah Winfrey, I've heard do these kind of addresses. So I'm sorry, you've got Robbo from Stabbo. Robbo being the nickname outside of work that has stuck with me since my days at school. And Stabbo being the somewhat less than attractive abbreviation for the outer Nottingham estate where I was born. But don't worry, I sought the advice of my 3 sons as to what could I possibly say to you that was going to be of any interest and any use to you, on the basis that one of them had graduated a couple of years ago, the other one is going to be sat where you're sat in a small number of months' time. So I thought it was reasonable that they should be able to give me some advice. So I said to them, what kind of tips can I give? What kind of things can I say? And the response that they gave back to me instinctively was, what, you, Dad? Why have they asked you to do it? So with that resounding endorsement ringing in my ears, I'm going to simply share one thought with you. Just 3 days ago, on Sunday of the week that's just gone, I was in another cathedral, Southwell or Southwell Cathedral, which is in Nottinghamshire. And that was for a farewell to a lady that was in charge of that cathedral, not a building unlike this. And she'd been in charge of that cathedral for a number of years. And she was clearly someone that had excelled in her job, as one person after another rose to their feet to talk about Dean Nicola. That's what she was called, Dean being her job, Nicola being her name. And they got to their feet to talk about her leadership skills. They talked about how fantastically organised that she was. They talked about many positive changes that she had brought to the cathedral and to the community that the cathedral served. And they talked about one after another the many achievements that she brought about. But what really struck me, and this always strikes me at every farewell leaving speech that I ever get or I listen to, what really struck me is that yes, people remember what you've done. They remember what you've achieved. That's really important. But what really stands out, what sticks with people, is how you leave them feeling. Nicola, the lady I'm referring to, Dean Nicola, was someone that everybody spoke really fondly about and with great affection. And of all of the qualities, of all of the things that people talked about over and over again, was someone that was in a position of authority, someone that was in a position of power, someone that was a leader. But she was also someone that thought of others more highly than she thought of herself. And it struck me that that is an incredibly endearing quality. It doesn't mean that you don't value yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't have self-confidence or you have your own sense of self-worth. But when you genuinely value other people more highly than yourself, people notice that. And people remember it, and people also choose to follow it. It's great for me to be able to look out at all of you, see your faces, to see the joy as you came up and collected your awards and your certificate. This room is bursting full of potential, isn't it? Full of talent, full of skill. Clearly, you've got the resilience and the dedication to see through a qualification of study. So if any of you want to check out Newark and Sherwood Council's job vacancy site, we're always looking for good people. But no, seriously, as I look forward to continuing my journey of companionship with Mark and the wider college team, I really look forward to hearing about your achievements and your impact in the wider community. But I also hope that as you continue to learn, as all of us need to continue to learn, maybe you'll develop a little bit of your own version of that characteristic of Dean Nicola that places others and values others more highly than yourself. So congratulations to every single one of you. I wish you all the very best in whatever comes next, and may you have a fantastic rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Excellent. So I'd now like to call on the college's very own and graduating student, Kate Holford, to do a vote of thanks on behalf of the student body. Kate.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kate, and I graduated from my degree apprenticeship in operational management this afternoon. Apart from being slightly terrified, standing up here in front of my work colleagues, fellow apprentices and students means a lot. I've worked at Lincoln College in various departments for just over 22 years, During this time, I found my passion was in student support roles, and that's where I've been for the past 14 years. My focus shifted when I became a parent. I wanted to give my daughter Charlotte the best opportunities possible. When Charlotte started secondary school, I decided it was time to pursue my own goals. I enrolled on the Emerging Leaders Programme, which gave me the confidence to take on a degree apprenticeship. During this time, however, life had its challenges. My husband was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer which turned our world upside down. There were tough days, but I discovered a resilience I didn't know I had. I'd like to take a moment to thank some key people. Julie Sullivan, the Vice Principal at Lincoln College, whose support has been invaluable, without whom I don't think I would be stood here today. To my work colleagues, too many to name, but they know who they are, whose encouragement has kept me going. My husband David for dealing with me and my tantrums, but also while he was dealing with his own illness. He kept me going during the times I didn't think I wanted to continue studying. My daughter Charlotte, who has been so brave, and for coming to Liverpool Football Club with me to sit in the stands at Anfield for some much needed stress relief. Lastly, to my parents and sister, who have always supported and reassured me. I don't see myself as unique, but I hope to inspire others to pursue their dreams. When faced with obstacles, remember that your goals are achievable. Where are you going next? What's your goal? Just decide and then go and get it. Thank you.
We're all nervous when you stood up here, Kate, don't worry. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our proceedings. So a little bit of housekeeping. If I can ask graduating students to stay put, and then what will happen is the procession will lead from the stage and the staff will follow, but then family and friends, you'll be asked to join the back of the procession, so that what we'll do is we'll form a guard of honour that will congratulate and celebrate our graduating students as we move out of the cathedral. But there will be staff who come and help support that. Don't forget, if you've got tickets for the drill, Mark earlier, is it the #1 Premier Lincoln night spot? Can you tell Mark runs and is responsible for hitting the targets of the drill? No, but hopefully lots of you will be joining us. Other than that, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful afternoon, and I hope you carry on to continue for many hours to come and enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much, everyone.